Wait till you see what happens with this rental property that we're buying. And the tenants, I have to tell you, they're not going to be happy. It is Tuesday morning here, and today we have a few different things going on. The first being coaching call starting at 8 a.m. here in probably about a half hour or so. And then what we have going on, we have an appraisal at a property that we're going to be buying. I'm going to show you some of the video clips from that property. And then after the appraisal, we have a few different appointments going on. We're going to try and make all of our calls beforehand. But before I get into it, make sure to hit the like button for Mila here. We need to get more subscribers so she can have more treats. So that's what you call the perfect consistency of oatmeal. So it's oatmeal, protein powder, I put a little bit of peanut butter over the top, I drizzle it, and then I put honey on it. That is the morning breakfast. Keeps me somewhat full. I don't know, I'm trying to do a little quick diet per se, but who knows how that's working. Let's try and get shredded for the summer. If you want to join along, comment down below, let me know. But we're gonna quick eat this breakfast, go upstairs, get ready for the coaching call, possibly do a few more things, check and try and finish the thumbnail for this particular video, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Because I don't have an office chair, you guys. I make a pretty decent income, but I am too cheap to afford an office chair. So what we're going to do is drag the one from the kitchen upstairs. So the new MacBook, it's a phenomenal computer. I absolutely love it so far, but there is one but about it. So they added back the HDMI ports and other ports on the side, the memory chip, which is amazing. I love that fact, but they do not have a USB port. So now I have to use this adapter. I love Apple products, but sometimes I just want to scream, I want to freak out, kind of like this thumbnail. Kind of like that lady. I'm not happy. But that is this video's thumbnail, or it's going to be something very similar to it. My Photoshop skills are getting quite a bit better after taking that tutorial masterclass sort of thing. It was 3.5 hours, so I spent a crap ton of time on it. Hopefully they're more engaging, and when you see one, you click on it right away, you consume the content, you smash the like and subscribe button, like I've told you. Coaching call, cold calls, and cold outreaches are all done for today. Also, in other good news, when cold calling, I had reached out to an owner who has this very distressed, he said, extremely rundown upper lower duplex in Neenah. Fingers crossed, I'm taking a drive by it. I'm gonna let him know what our thoughts are, if we would have interest, at what price we might have interest, and see if it's something that he would consider. But that is good news for today. I'm having an appraisal here in about an hour and 15 minutes. Hopefully all will go well with the tenants, and then I will also show you the inside of that particular property. Okay, we are on our way to the appraisal appointment. We've been getting a crap ton of online leads as of lately. We actually just switched up our Google Ads campaign as of 2 or 3 days ago. We switched up the conversion targeting to max conversions. Our Wisconsin campaign, the statewide campaign, is converting like crazy. Yesterday I think we had 2, the day before we had 2, and today we have 1 so far. Appraisal is complete. I believe it went extremely well. Right now it's a 3-bed, 2-bath duplex. We're converting it back into a single family house, and what we're hoping to do is achieve a much higher rent on the single family house side than we would on the duplex side. And I know this might sound strange, it might not make sense, but with the way the house is set up, the landlord would have to be responsible for heating, electric, water, and the tenant would just be responsible for rent. They're only 1-bedroom units, which isn't very effective as far as income is concerned.
Oh, that's such a cool picture. Look at that fucking thing. Fucking like a big buffalo.
We're done at the office, going to head home, grab a bite to eat. Just really stopped in the office to see what's going on. I haven't been there at all today, or in the last couple days I should say, just because of the work going on at my personal house. Wanted to stay around there. Obviously with the dog there, the contractors there, make sure nothing goes wrong. I do have a SEO, search engine optimization call with the guy who runs our search engine optimization. We will see how it goes. Time to get some lunch.
Like the past life. Yeah.
Hey, John.
Hello, sir. We're jamming out.
Now, the one thing I forgot to go over while I was in the car after the appraisal is the fact that we are removing both tenants from the property in order to convert it back to a single family house. So obviously they're not going to be too happy about this, but what we ended up working out with the current owner, that is, we gave them a heads up in advance that we plan on doing this transition, this conversion, which means that the tenants will eventually have to move out. So the owner did let them know that by the end of July, we're giving them plenty of notice that the tenants will need to be out, and realistically we are going to start on the lower unit so the upper unit can stay in place until we move up to their unit if they want to. Now I'm gonna wrap up the daily tasks for today. I'm gonna knock the rest of those out right now. Again, like I said, I have an SEO call here at 2:30 p.m. and then we need to swing by that potential deal right after and pick up our commission check. We are back in the car heading to the title company now. The afternoon actually got away from me. Went on a walk with Mila. Really actually feeling bogged down right now, dealing with some renovation stuff, some permitting stuff on another project, actually the project that we are basically losing our ass on, excuse my language, but that's the case. That's what's going on. That's what is involved with owning a business, and that's what you needed to expect. The worst of the worst days, like morning was going phenomenal, still having a good day, like any day I'm alive and breathing and whatnot, it's a good day, but just feeling bogged down, tired, as in not wanting to do anything else today, but pushing through it, getting it done so we can make some money, so we can accomplish the things that we want to accomplish and ultimately live the life that we want to live. Okay, so no luck getting the commission check at closing. They were still waiting on funding from the lender. So I was like, okay, just drop it off at the office. I'm not gonna worry about it. I have more stuff to get done so we can complete this video, we can complete the day and kind of get after it. But this is the property, guys. I don't wanna share too much. So that is the particular place. It looks rough. Let's drive around the backside of it once and see what we can see. We're actually going to get out, walk around. I'll do a little bit of footage. I'm obviously not going to be recording too much as it's not my property. I am technically trespassing, but it does look like from here it needs a decent amount of foundation work. So this might be a pass, but we will see. Well, hey Dan, how are you? Baby girl. We are back home. Let's sit down. And chat. We'll wrap up this video. Got Mila here. Got Ellie in her mouth, the elephant. Now the deal we went to, the upper lower duplex, who knows if that's gonna work out. I'll keep you guys posted. Maybe I'll do like a short little clip at the end of this video on how it goes when I call the gentleman tomorrow, because I have absolutely no idea what he'll be asking for the place. If it's something reasonable, and when I say reasonable, I'm thinking like $30,000 to $40,000, possibly a little bit more, then we can make a deal happen. But if it's more than that, or significantly more than that, if it's 80, 90, 100,000, there is no way in hell that it's going to happen. Hey, Carter Crowley here. I spoke to you yesterday regarding the street duplex.
Yes.
Hey, I was able to swing by there yesterday afternoon and kind of peek in the windows a little bit. I know you said that would be all right. I guess I wanted to call you and touch base and see, I guess, obviously the place needs some work. You and I both know that. But at what price were you thinking would make sense for you to even sell it? I guess is kind of where my mind goes to right away.
You know, I'd be willing to get a go for, I think the lot's worth 30 or 35, so I was thinking right around that price range.
Okay. Because that's like generally what I was thinking in my mind, like the home value, and the basement looked like it needed some love. I don't know what's going on there, if it's a crawl space or whatever.
Yeah, the basement is I would say under 1/3 of the building, and the rest is a 2 or 3 foot crawl space, whatever it may be.
I guess
the nice thing about the property is the garage.
Well, and that's what I was getting to. I was like, I think the garage and the lot value is pretty much where it's at, because the place needs so much work. But at that 30 to 35, you would be willing to make something happen that would make sense for you.
Absolutely.
Okay, because and generally, like I'm saying, I was thinking along the same lines, and I don't know if it would be possible to see the interior. But I know our numbers fairly well to remodel things and do deals and everything like that. And I am almost certain we would be in that same exact range that you just gave.
Okay.
So I don't know if you would have time to possibly let me peek inside, or if you want an agreement in place first. I guess you tell me, push on something.
Yeah, I even hate walking inside there. The place is so upsetting to me, to tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm.
But I must deal with it. I could meet you sometime Friday afternoon if you want to take a look inside.
Say I walk through and everything looks good. Would you want to kind of move forward with an agreement right away, or just?
No, I would go for.
Okay. Then I'll just bring one along. If everything looks good and I'm anticipating that I'll be completely fine with it, then I think we can probably move forward on things. All right. That's how we do it. Okay, you guys, it's a good way to start the morning. That is a good way to start the morning. And if you noticed the pause, I paused, I didn't talk, I didn't fill the void, and it was like a multiple second void because he was thinking, he was processing through things. So don't fill it with word vomit. Get the deal done. Hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes good on Friday, but I'm gonna end the video here. I wanted to show you that clip because I mentioned I would. Video went a little long, but let's frickin' go. Peace.